Now, of course, it's no secret that I am very bullish on XRP, but would I say that it's the most bullish chart I've ever seen? I won't go that far, but I'm definitely excited about this opportunity. And so I want to show you guys where we're at in these markets, less than 24 hours to go till this election gets decided, and hopefully it'll be done, or maybe the drama will continue. We'll have something to talk about. But I want to talk about what's happening right now, running up to this election in the markets, what's taking place with kind of the attention in the broader crypto space, and what gets me so excited here about this XRP community, the growth in the ecosystem. At the same time, we have real institutions showing up that want to use the XRP ledger. It's top down, banks and institutions. It's bottom up, retail, degens, stupidity. It's all liquidity coming into the XRP ecosystem. Is it the most bullish chart I've ever seen? Not going to go that far, but I am excited. Let's take a look at it. We're zoomed in on the 4-hour chart looking at Bitcoin coming back down here below 68,000. After this weekend, we'd pierce 69, back down to 67.6 right now. So are we pricing in a Kamala victory? We've seen the betting markets have flipped here recently, and so maybe we won't get our first crypto president, although Kamala has promised us the crypto reset. So I guess we can be happy either way it goes. And we know that Kamala's also had some XRP donated to her by the founder of Ripple, one of the co-founders of Ripple, Chris Larson. We talked about that one, hedging our bets. We like to stay hedged. And so Chris Larson donated to Kamala. Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderati, he donated to Trump, both paid in XRP. You love to see it. XRP back down to 50.5 right now, 50 cents right now for your XRP, a little bit of a consolidation. But let's get into it, folks. The Trump campaign just released a memo showing early voting data. Tomorrow might be a blowout, according to Johnny Mega. We'll see, won't we? Arizona, this is incredible data coming out. Urban turnout is down 385,000 votes compared to this point in 2020. Female turnout is down 170,000 votes compared to this point in 2020. And rural turnout is up 14,000 votes compared to this point in 2020. Now we're seeing the same thing. Rural turnout. So basically they're looking at urban and female is down in early voting in many of these states. But we're seeing huge upticks in the rural areas, which, you know, primarily those are going to be red areas. Rural turnout is up 171,000 votes in Georgia. That's staggering. That's some staggering data right there. Michigan, up 55,000 in rural turnout. Rural turnout in North Carolina, up 26,000. Now, they don't not sharing, but we're seeing numbers are down for both urban and female in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Nevada. So it's been pretty incredible. We're seeing a lot of early turnout, a lot of it coming from these rural areas. Some of these areas that we've seen, like in Pennsylvania and others, have had to reopen early voting because the lines were so long. So it's been pretty incredible to watch. We're less than 24 hours away. You guys let me know what you're seeing out there. Apparently, Yuval Harari is a little concerned here. If Trump becomes president again here in 2024, it will be the final death blow to what remains of the global order. Well, you know, it sounds pretty good to me. I think the global order that we've had so far has been one that benefits the few and doesn't create a level playing field. In fact, it's done everything in its power to stop the level playing field from being created that we're striving for. Remember, all that we want. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness on a level playing field. That's all we want. And that's all that we're fighting for, and that's all that we're going to get come tomorrow, I believe, once the results come in. It's looking good. It's looking good. And this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the data that's coming in here that is getting me excited. Because in record time, the judge in our FDIC FOIA request here from Paul Grewal and Coinbase has ordered the agency to produce the Operation Choke Point 2.0 pause letters. We appreciate the court's consideration. Some much needed sunlight is on its way. And sunlight does heal. And the light is being shined right now, not just here in the crypto space, but on other fronts as well. And this is why I'm saying that we're starting to get excited here. Once again, it's going to be bumpy. And I was listening to Trump's speech yesterday. He said it's going to be even nasty. That's how he described it. It's going to be nasty for a little bit. But the opportunity on the other side is just incredibly bullish for our thesis, for our investments, for our business, and for our country. I am so bullish on America right now. Despite the headwinds coming our way, despite the turbulence and the bumpy ride, I am so bullish on what we're moving towards, on what we're exposing, and on what we're building. It's a great time to be involved, and I'm very excited to see this thing through. Now, that's Paul Gerwal noting just one victory that we're having right there. They just continue to come in. Ripple exposing the SEC, that case we're still fighting. Coinbase filing FOIA requests, still fighting there. Empower US, still exposing them over there, doing their FOIA requests, also suing the SEC. So, major victories that we're having, and we need to keep applying pressure. Let's talk crypto though. This is fake news, but I do expect a BlackRock XRP ETP. I had to share this one out. I saw this was put out here by the Crypto Alert, one of these crypto news outlets that gets a little ridiculous, and they truly do have no shame here in this post. BlackRock to pour $9 trillion into XRP. And then in the comments, in the article, it's like one statement, just a generic statement, some gibberish thrown out that BlackRock's going to bring $9 trillion, which is how much assets under management BlackRock has, right? I think they're actually over 10 trillion, or they were at one point. But they're going to bring all their assets under management to XRP, I guess. They throw out some stupid statement, and then they immediately start shilling some token. It's the CFT, crypto fund token, or whatever it's called. Big scam. And all you have to do is look at how they've marketed by putting out this crap. And the reason why I'm calling this out and why it pisses me off is because it makes all of us look bad. It's like, it's one of the problems with being in the XRP community and being an XRP YouTuber, right? Being an XRP YouTuber, I don't shy away from how bullish I am on XRP, right? I don't shy away from how excited I am about this. But then you got guys and gals that put out some stupidity out there that makes all of us look bad, right? And I got folks that are coming and saying, hey, what's up with you guys talking about this crazy thing that's going to happen to XRP? And it's like, man, I didn't say that. I've never said that, right? And so I've always tried to cut through the BS, right? Do I shy away about how bullish I am? No. But am I here to say that XRP is going to $1,000 next year or this bull run? No. Do I rule it out? Do I say it's impossible? Do I say it could never happen? XRP can never go to 589. Well, I would never dare say that because I don't know how much the dollar is going to be devalued. I can look at the trend, and the trend is not your friend. If you work and own and save US dollars, it's being devalued at a pretty rapid pace, and it could get worse, which is why I'm not willing to count out XRP to 589. But in the same breath, I'm not going to say that it's guaranteed or that it's going to come next year, next month, or a flip of the switch event. So watch out for the fake news. It continues to make us look bad, and I hope that as a community, we continue to call this stuff out and push this stuff aside so we can get to the real adoption that is taking place. And in terms of real adoption, I talked about it this weekend. Ripple reported in their Q3 market report that the escrow is now going to the ETFs and the ETPs and the trusts and the Wall Street suits that are getting ready to sell XRP. Ripple's ready to help. And I talked about how we might see XRP ETFs being more successful than the Bitcoin ETFs. Now, take a look at this data point right here to reflect that. Not only did Michigan's pension fund buy Ether ETFs, but they bought more than they did of the Bitcoin ETFs, 10 million versus 7 million. So they bought substantially more of the Ether ETFs than they did for Bitcoin. This despite Bitcoin being up a ton and Ether being in the gutter. Pretty big win for Ether, which could use one, and very well could, and the XRP token could use some help here too, right? And this is where I get excited because we've seen XRP already take out Ethereum during the 2017-2018 bull run when XRP surpassed Ethereum to take that number 2 spot. Even for a brief moment, took out Bitcoin. Now we compare it to the ETFs, and when you look overall, the Ethereum ETFs have not been as successful as the Bitcoin ones. But this Michigan pension fund showing you that they're an institution that sees more of an opportunity in Ether than they do in Bitcoin. Now, what happens when they find out about XRP? What happens when they invest even more than they did in Bitcoin, even more than they did in Ethereum, into the XRP ETFs? Now, whether those ETFs are going to be brought forward by BlackRock or by the other handful of other institutions that are looking to file for one, it's going to be made available and they are going to be coming in. And I believe that, this gets very, very interesting with Ripple admitting that they're going to be funding these ETFs and ETPs from the escrow. What gets me is excited about this is it's a way for Ripple to distribute the XRP escrow in a way that won't have a negative impact on price and will accelerate the distribution of XRP out from Ripple. And we want that distribution to take place. We want XRP to get into the hands of institutions, of banks, and even of the memesters, right? Like I said, I love the banks and the institutions coming in, and I also love the degenerate meme culture coming in because it's all more exposure. It's all more liquidity coming in, and it's all more distribution of XRP from Ripple out into the hands of this ecosystem, which is what we want, in a way that doesn't harm price. It's basically neutral, and eventually it'll lead to being bullish on price once folks realize how little XRP is actually available for retail, how little XRP is actually available for us to buy, and as XRP price starts to go up, how unobtainable XRP will get as we just start to go up by, not doesn't even have to be to 589. XRP goes to $5 and $10. You got over half the world that cannot afford a wallet. How quickly this situation changes, right? XRP at $5 and $10, most of the world, most of the human population couldn't even afford to open a wallet because it requires 10 XRP. Now, I know the memes are silly, but I wanted to show you guys. I know it's crazy. I know it's silly. We've been making a lot of money in the memes, having a lot of fun too. But I want to show you guys, it's not just the degenerates. You're starting to see the cultures coming around to the suits and to those, our very respected Charles Payne right here talking about the memes. He says, now it all makes sense, responding to this Twitter account for Peanut. And Peanut was the squirrel that was taken out there in New York. Everybody's been, sharing their condolences to Peanut, the squirrel that got taken out, unfortunately. And the government just ruins everything. That's the main point right there from this whole story, is that the government finds a way to ruin everything. We can't even have our squirrels, for crying out loud. Now, this thing blows up into a whole meme, and obviously this Peanut account says, I have information that will lead to the arrest of, I'm not going to say that name, but you guys see it. And Charles Payne hopping on the meme culture bandwagon, retweeting this out. And I shared with you guys this morning, talking about the XRP meme coin gains that we've been having. I did invest in the Peanut token yesterday, and that was a token that I got in. I am now out of that token completely, not an endorsement. I'm just noting the meme culture is growing. The meme culture is reaching the suits. And I got another data point to reflect that here. This is Miguel Viz, who used to be at Ripple. And now I didn't even realize that Miguel was actually the founder and now the CEO of Pump.Games. So this looks like something in relation to kind of Pump.Fun, which was the Solana meme coin launcher, right? Similar to what we have with First Ledger over here in the XRP Ledger ecosystem. But now Miguel Viz is the founder and CEO of Pump.Games. Now, this is, I forget all of the different quotes that we have from Miguel Viz over the years when he worked at Ripple. And I believe he was head of markets at Ripple. And he talked about making XRP as liquid as a G10 currency. So from making XRP as liquid as a G10 currency to now putting out Moon Dang Soul. Don't be shy. So from making XRP a world reserve currency that's as liquid as a G10 currency to shilling Solana memes. This thing's come full circle. Now, I took advantage of this opportunity, and I think that our community needs to lean into this, right? I responded to him and I said, have you heard about the memes we got on the XRP Ledger now? Now, basically nobody saw this post, only 81 people, no likes, no response. I thought we were supposed to be raiding tweets. I thought we were supposed to be pumping up the engagement in the XRP community. But nobody knows who Miguel Viz is in the meme culture, right? Everybody in the XRP community who's been around for years knows who Miguel Viz was at Ripple and what he did and what he said and what he was working towards as far as making XRP a world reserve currency, as liquid as a G10 currency. And you guys can comment down below on some of the other things that Miguel Viz had to say about XRP. But it's just funny to see this coming full circle, from making XRP a world reserve to saying, don't be shy, come on in and check out Moondang. This is where we're at in crypto in 2024. And guys, this is just getting started, by the way. This is far from being over. It looks like all the money going by the ticker ATM on XRP Ledger looks like it's going to have the ticker of ATMX on Bitrue. So this was an interesting project to watch launch, been pretty successful so far. ATM going to be listed here on Bitrue. So now we're starting to see, I think this is the first official meme coin on the XRP ledger that's going to be listed on Bitrue. At least one of the first ledger tokens, right? There's been other meme coins in our space so far, but this is one of the first ledger tokens to now get listed on a major exchange, Bitrue. And that's going to be happening here today, it looks like. So major success. This is just getting started. But as I titled this episode here today, this is from Papa Prada, Mama Gucci on Twitter. I just can't with you guys. I can't with you guys. Where do you come up with this stuff? You guys are absolutely ridiculous with your memes and your degenerate activity and your Twitter handles, Mama Gucci. I can't with you guys. But I can, and I do appreciate the bullishness. I do appreciate the vibes. I do appreciate the chart here from Papa Prada. XRP will make its 13th yearly candle in 2025, forming a bullish pennant. The move will be explosive. This is probably the most bullish chart I have ever seen on the yearly. Now, this is an interesting point too to make. A lot of folks are focused on the 5-minute chart when it comes to the memes. A lot of folks are focused on the 15-minute chart, or maybe even the hour chart or the 4-hour chart when they're looking at the cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, right? And I think that it is important to zoom out. Right? It's important to zoom out on your memes. Don't just look at the 5-minute chart. If the coin has been around for a few days, you can start to take a look at the 1-hour chart or the 4-hour chart. But on many coins, you can't even look at a yearly chart because they've only been around for a few years, right? What are you going to do with 3 candlesticks on a coin that's only been around for a few years? But this is what makes XRP unique, is that it's been around for 12 years now, and we're about to start printing our 13th yearly candle. And the setup is glorious. So this is the chart right here, up 58,000%, 589, there you go, 58,900% so far, XRP on the yearly, and we're about to start printing our 13th yearly candle. This party is just getting started. Truly incredible. Now, this you see where he says this could take us. You see, when you zoom out, you get that perspective and you can see where we're going, right? Now, like I said, I don't rule out 589, but I don't bank on 589 next year or anytime soon. But I wouldn't dare rule it out. I remain bullish as ever. And I'm just loving the momentum that we're seeing right now in our community is so strong, so bullish. And when you take a step back and you look at everything that's being built out right now, I don't know how you could not be bullish on XRP, right? So incredible success that we're seeing right now with just the community growing. I think that we're seeing some big things taking place right now from the top down, the institutional, the banks, all the money front. That's getting built out right now. One thing that I didn't even mention in today's updates, but it's something that's definitely noteworthy, is that Acceler's getting ready to tap us in with some 66 other blockchains. So incredible interoperability coming to the XRP ledger, incredible growth. The chart looks great. I know people are worn out, but I'm not going anywhere. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Is this the most bullish chart that you've ever seen? Is it bullish at all? Or are you not happy with XRP? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you feel by tapping it or smacking it. You can do it up, you can do it down. Just do something for me. Make sure you guys have subscribed, hit that notification bell. More content coming later today. God bless you all. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.